Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we entered Nagito's room and learned a little bit more about Nanami having secrets. Don't know where that's going to take us, but one thing that I wanted to mention is that somewhere in the middle of that episode, it stopped getting hot, and it's actually cooled down somehow, and it's not as muggy. Oh well, I'm going to shut up and immediately start checking out the bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. Yeah, what's up with all the collectible things? The genres and types of items are also random. You can't even make sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
What? Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, you might have private stuff in there.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Ah, fuck. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only thing. Oh, wait, no. What? It says Hajime, but I know this is a line from Nagito. Well, that file wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal! Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file and held my hand to confirm that. I held in my hand, excuse me. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really was only my information, then why is this file so thick? And he opens it to the middle, apparently. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only information, my ass. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the strange prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here, too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. I like the art for her the most. Like, it seems the most expressive, even though that there's not a lot of emotion. Like, obviously, Hajime / Nagito are gonna have interesting ones because they seem like the most for the driving force of the game, but I don't know. I'll just shut up.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
That seemed like it cut off really quickly.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Whose?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What? 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 There's 16, but one person just doesn't exist. So there would be 17. Who's the fucking 16th that I just don't know about? Kuzuryu's sister? Oh, fuck.
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
So who's 16?
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you might be able to... you might think he be... You think he might be the traitor?
There we go. I can spit out basic English. No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but... what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life... it's totally wrong! There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason.
That Byakuya? Are there two Byakuyas?
Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming their names. Ultimate Imposter. Okay. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. There's literally nothing here. So, if all of us are accounted for, so it's got to be someone completely new that we've never seen before. Who the fuck is here on this island? Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be described as a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami.
So the Ultimate Imposter. Okay. So Byakuya is just gone. So then... oh shit, I just fell in love with someone that wasn't even Hina. Akane is just Akane. Okay. Huh. So, there's no way to really know who the imposter is, but the traitor could be someone different.
The ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami!
A fake? I mean, his body shape was different.
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent.
There we go. Finally got one like him.
Though, I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time. So what did the ultimate imposter want to talk to me about then? Because his mind would have been wiped. Ultimate imposter. Interesting.
But still,
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh,
'Cause that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means that you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway,
Ahem. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
And then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I cannot say to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Something like that. I don't even remember.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as if nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to the Hope Speak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Nanami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
could it be?
So just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy.
Oh, interesting. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then, you can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably.
Hope Speak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up? Wait!
Excuse me for a moment.
Goes away and just appears on the monitor.
Ahem, did you miss me?
That chime just now. Yep.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah. If we do that, things will turn out fine. Uh-huh. Okay. Before I go straight to Monokuma Rock, I think I want to hatch my cocoon, or whatever the fuck. Chrysalis? Which would be technically right for, wait, what? I know that there was a proper name for it, right? Oh, no, there is no name for it. Okay. Kukimi? I don't know. 21 steps. There we are. Okay. A pig? Pigimi, I think. Pigimi, I don't know. Okay. Have fun. Monokuma Rock. Damn, this episode had a lot. Okie dokie.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. You're making me depressed.
So, is it gonna happen again? The cruel conflict, where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
I don't know if the traitor of any of us did this murder. I don't know. But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know,
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is. No matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized this yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking that this is Monaco's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
So is there a chapter 6? Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll pick you up.
Damn right! Stupid rabbits should just shut up!
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. That possibility may be small, but as long as it's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial.
Aw, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Nanami is saying. I think.
Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I'm thinking, because if it had to be someone that was on the island to set up time, possibly Sonia or Fuyuhiko, but I don't want to doubt the two of them. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Oh, so the game just takes me up. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I've got this time before then. Let me buy some more shit. Hopefully there's a sequence in between. Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. I just remembered. I think that gets rid of the elevator noise. Fuck. No, not regulations. What is it? Report card. Yeah. Okay. Wait, get? What do you mean? What do you mean, get? Oh, I already had them. I have 10 remaining things. What's vocabulary? Increases bullet capacity. Effective during panic talk action. That might be important for me because I feel as if, like, sometimes I get super low on the bullets, but oh well. Maybe. Excellent blade. What's this? It cannot be combined with fine sword. Sharpness increases by 2. What's this one? Sharpness increases by 5. Okay. Clock up. Increases max speed. Don't know what... Oh, during logic dive. No. Speed I don't think would be helpful because then I would just run into more shit. Maneuver increases turning power. That would be helpful. Moonsault increases jumping power. Nah. I think excellent blade just to cut through shit faster. Yeah. Alright. That's that. Supposedly these are my last few. Let's hope that I can get something from this. Alright. Yep, and the elevator noise is gone. Fuck. This will be the this elevator ride. This will be the last time for this ride, for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn. Seeing us all in one triangle makes this seem really empty.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, a door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? What bright green light? Wait, did he say bright green light? I don't know.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone...
I think I said Nagito. Or, Natigo or something like that.
There are only 6 of you left!
Enough! Just fucking start this already! Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial?
Yep, it sure is! So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it your all!
Didn't I tell you he said it? This is the end!
Now then.
Let's get this trial started! This is the last class trial! Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other!
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. Yep. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us, too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it. But... There's no way we can end this without knowing. I am very, very heavily leaning toward Sonia. Unless Nagito killed himself to protect us. I just don't know. We will be consumed by despair. Damn, that's all pink. Except for Chiaki. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finishes off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. Also, it just dawned on me. I've been thinking that Hajime and Nagito there was a possibility that both of them were Makoto. But because Byakuya wasn't Byakuya, that throws that out the window too. Damn. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you very much. Boop. And let's set these new skills that I have unlocked. Envious Influence. Greatly increases influence gauge. Damn. Okay. Effective during the class trial, cannot be combined with Attentive Influence. I don't think I have that. Where's the new ones? Excellent Blade. Sharpness increases by 2. Oh, Vocabulary. How did I pass that? Maybe because they were all so close together. Alright. Open E-Handbook. Okay, truth bullets. I can't tell if there's more or less in this one. Blood on left hand. Blood was splatter. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Yeah, so he's holding something. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural blood stain that's only above the middle joints of the finger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'll just have to wait and see. Let's get going. Finish the preparations. Proceed with the class trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Why is Nagito's the one with blood dripping on it? Okay. I gotta pay attention to Gundams as well, which I think is pretty close. I don't know.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened
Okay.
will receive punishment. But I'll
Oh,
punish
if you pick
everyone
the wrong
besides
person.
the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Ooh, Nanami.
Oh my! Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
That's a Japanese proverb, I think, or just like a folktale. Rabbits on the moon. That pound out.
Yes, no!
Rabbits pound out mochi on the moon, apparently. Oh, the tear makes it hurt so much more.
One more time!
Oh, she's just gonna take it.
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Okay, Fujiko, calm down a bit. It's still the beginning of the class trial.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting. I don't know if they are the same person. Or... Torture wounds. Survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, panels, oil lighter, Monokuma account. Alright.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko. I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Hold on. Do I... Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each of the rope was tied near the pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered in a lot of stab wounds. Yeah, they're torture wounds, but... Would I use to agree for... But, no, that wouldn't make sense to agree that they were looking for a bomb. But, what? Oh, shit.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Whoever tortured Nagito did not know the bomb was fake. Then that means I'm not a suspect.
Damn it!
No, I made a mistake. I need to think about it one more time. Oh, damn, that still took a
The
lot.
killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I can't
So
refute
that's
that.
why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Like, there's no reason for that to
If
be
so,
agreed
the
upon.
suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
So it's got to be that, but
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Okay, so what are my bullets? Do I have anybody's account? Sonya's account. Secretly used one of the bombs. Monokuma's account. What is Monokuma's account? Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Do I have that in here? Okay, hold on. Let me... Wait, hold on. What's the exact description of torture wounds? Each rope was tied up to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also... Yeah... It would take time to set it up. I have to refute what Akane says, but I don't know with what bullet. No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Or is that what I have to refute? Like,
So
that's what it...
why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect.
Hold on, what's the survival knife written about? The survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. Do I have to... Is it like a case of, like, we can't say that it happened before or after, but it... I don't know. Okay, let me continue seeing what my bullets are.
Is whoever found
The duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. So if they wanted to find out information, there would be no reason for him to have duct tape on his mouth. So do I use that to refute it? I probably have to use the duct tape to refute the torturing, right?
That was Fuyu. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Yeah, because the blood came after.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Okay, yeah, now that I reread
the
it,
reason
now that
Nagito's
it's in my
body was
head.
covered with wounds.
because the killer tortured Nagito.
There we go. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Now that I have a little bit more time to think about it, thinking about it realistically.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact that, like, you always see in movies where they torture someone, that they always put something over their mouth, do the torturing, then rip it off and see what they have to say. I don't know. It's a possible thing, but the tape was undisturbed, so there's that.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Okay. That was fast. Damn.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
A trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid? Rebuttal showdown. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, spear of Gungnir, Monokuma plushie, oil lighter. I don't know where this is shaping up, so I'll just wait for a bit.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Mm-hmm.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Oh, no.
That was close, you guys. Thanks to...
Okay, torture wounds, okay, what, duct tape, do I have to use that again? Okay, Nagito's mouth was covered, however, there was blood that was splattered onto his face that wasn't under the duct tape. Tape itself had a lot of... Do I have to use duct tape again? Was that on here? Well, shit. I taped Nagito's mouth after getting information from him. True, that sounds reasonable. That clearly contradicts the truth. If he had listened to me until the very end, I wouldn't have to go through the trouble of repeating myself. Okay.
This is how it went down.
There we go.
First,
I'm sorry.
tortured Nagito
While I'm preparing the
got
fucking...
information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
What? But that clearly says that it was... Okay, so which thing do I have to use that... however, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. Yeah, that's right. Is it his left arm? No, that's not mentioned. Each rope was tied, which prevented him from moving. Okay. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife, it's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. Okay, so how do I... Hajime, you idiot, what are you even saying? Are you trying to rebuke me with that?
Crap!
I won't be able to cut through Kazuichi's rebuttal with this. Think it over one more
Pay
time.
attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
That's not
Then,
necessary.
after they killed him,
Uh-huh.
they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
I taped Nagito's mouth after getting information from him. True, that sounds reasonable. But that clearly contradicts the truth. If he had listened to me until the very end, I wouldn't have to go through the trouble of repeating it. So then I could use... I don't see why I
Pay
can't...
attention. This is how it went down.
But they didn't...
First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
Nagito's mouth shut after getting information from him. True, that sounds reasonable. That could contradicts the truth. If you'd listened to me until the very end, I wouldn't have to go to the trouble of repeating myself.
Pay attention. This.
Okay. See the blood splatter. I wish I could look at this shit.
First, the killer tortured Nagito. We got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, what happens if I enter the danger zone?
They duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
This is the one section that I'm not the biggest fan of. I gotta use, So maybe I use the duct tape on, getting information? Is that...
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Still no. Hajime, you idiot. What are you even saying? Are you trying to rebuke me with that? I won't be able to cut through Kazuichi's rebuttal with this. Think it over one more time.
This is how it first.
Okay.
The killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
I don't know what thing I'm supposed to use to say that they duct taped his mouth before he killed him, except for the duct tape. Is it torture wounds? Is that what I need to test out?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Yeah, okay. I'm testing that, and then I'm gonna test the other one. Hajime, okay, yep, continue on.
This is how... First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Okay. Still not. Hajime, you idiot. Okay, okay. I wish... anything. I wish I could see the fucking list of things that I have to use at the same time. Survival knife, blood on left hand, spear of Gungnir. Okay, let me look at this. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach, a cord with an iron weight at the back. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Monokuma panels. Do I not take damage if I just let it go on? Well, I don't know.
Pay attention. This is how it
Okay.
went down.
Burned rope.
First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, what's about the burned rope? Alright, the rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean. That won't help with this, I don't think. Survival knife. So what specifically with the survival knife? A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. Safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife.
They duct taped his mouth shut.
Duct tape, obviously.
That was close, you guys.
Spear of Gungnir.
Thanks to me, you guys didn't-
Monokuma plushie. What would I use for... Why would I use that? Life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach, as if it was stabbed. No. Okay. They taped Nagito's mouth after getting information from it. Okay, so I think I let everything go. I don't know what happens if I get pushed all the way to the end. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to focus on this.
Pay attention. This is how it went down.
Oil lighter. Doubt that's important right now. Found the fire's origin point. It looks like this is what caused the fire. Yeah, that's not important.
First, the
Torture
killer tortured
wounds.
Nagito.
Alright, back to torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Is there something that did I just not refute the wrong thing? Nagito's mouth was covered with blood. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. Tape itself had a lot of crinkle. Do I just have to use duct tape again, but on a different thing than I think? Maybe the first thing?
And got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words. No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
I'm pissed. I'm leaving this episode here. I know I spent a bunch of time on that, but I'm pissed. There's no need for that, honestly. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you're okay with seeing the next episode come right after, but that's that. I'm done. I'm done for right now. But just so you know, I'm going to start up another recording right away. So, in the meantime, have a nice day.